Growing up in Queens, it was costly to stick up kids with smoke weed and get saucy, and take whatever's off your neck if it's flossy. A bunch of flies and it's hard to get them off me. They had codes, that nigga Shaney was bossy. Rule 1, don't make a move that'll cost me. Rule 2, don't you ever double cross me. This whole time, they ain't know he's Mr. Softy. He would hop out the truck, see if your ice clean. Take your chain to make the kids ice cream. It's low budget though, but it's a nice scheme. Cause that move out the Buffalo's a pipe dream. See Ricky, he was tricky, had to double pump. Used to rob the little kids just to double up. Till their pops came out like enough's enough. And when he robbed him too, it fucked us up. Jones was 16 back in 99. A mastermind thief with no guidelines. He had this chick named Nicole like my size. Robbing niggas 6'2" down to 5'5".
What up, Killer Chef? What's up? Salute my G. What's poppin', everybody? Salute to everybody that's in the live chat. Salute to everybody that will be in the live chat. Y'all already know the vibes here on the culture. I'm Seven Mitchell, man. Wanted to talk about Smack Volume 7. Wanted to talk about #1 contender for King of the Dots title now. Smack Volume 7. I didn't really want to go with predictions so early. I'll do my predictions, but I figure I break down each battle and talk about who should at least be favored going into their battles January the 23rd. This is a dope card, fully announced. We got Rock and Verb. We got Shine and Chilla. Arsenal and Danny, DNA and Av, B-Dot, Suge, the return of New Jersey Twerk, Jada Nightwing. Live for free, January 23rd on Caffeine. Y'all already know the drill. But I did want to kind of talk about each battle, break them down, and just kind of figure out and get y'all opinion as well of who really should be the favorite going into this battle. Like if you were going to do your predictions, who you putting your money on. Again, Killer Chef, definitely salute y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Killer Chef, you up in here. Listen, I'm gonna start from the top. I don't want to play no games. Like Tay-Rock versus Averb. This is the main event. It's gonna be a fire battle in my opinion, but a little bit of me don't think that Verb need this battle. But Verb seemed to be taking it serious, according to, his interviews on Prime Time and all that when they talked about the battle. He looked like he into it. This is a long overdue battle, in my opinion, but I think the content going to be dope. I just hope Verb bring it, because I know Tay-Rock going to bring it. Killer Chef, who you think should be favored going into the battle between Verb and Rock? It's going to be tough in my opinion. I would probably favor, this is Small Room, this is Smack. I would honestly favor Tay-Rock. I know everybody going to say I'm biased. I would favor Tay-Rock in this battle because even though he lost the Daylight and he lost the Mook, he was barking. Like Verb has done pretty well in his last, performances, no doubt. Had some big names. But I don't know. Verb can't be laid back, not against Tay-Rock. Like, because Tay-Rock got his back. I ain't going to say he got his back against the wall, but niggas want to see Rock lose. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to see Rock lose. We projected this a while ago, how they build him up so much, and then they just start to hate on him. We're going to see it in Geechee Gotti soon enough. Just watch. But I'm a favor Rock in this battle. Rock just seemed to be, to me, going to have more aggressive content. I know he's going to come in there barking. I know he's going to come in there no punches hold. Verb might be on that chill shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Killer Chef, you said you got Rock 2-1, slight edge. We will get a vintage Tay-Rock. Yeah, Rock going to have to get in this bag to beat Verb. I mean, Verb the only person that got the battle Mook and Lux. So he definitely going to have to get in this bag. What about K-Shine and Chilla Jones? These are two runner-ups for Champion of the Year, according to a lot of the people. Who do y'all think should be favored going into this battle between these two guys, Smack Volume 7. Me, I think, now I said I wasn't going to do predictions. I really got Chilla Jones possibly winning this battle. If I'm going to do my predictions, and I'll do an early one, I'm going to go off the cuff and say Chilla Jones is going to win this battle. But K-Shine definitely should be favored based off of the body of the work, the consistency, the level of competition, the opposition, and all that. Like, Chilla has been consistent too, but the strength of schedule, Chilla might have took a little bit more battles than K-Shine, but each of K-Shine's opponents has just been like top notch. So I would probably favor K-Shine going into the battle, but once the battle happened, you know, I think Chilla just gonna have so much to play with. Not nothing personal. I don't think that's gonna work, but you know, Chilla lyrically and all that, I think he gonna give K-Shine a run for his money. I know Danny Myers gave K-Shine a good battle, you know, and Danny Myers and Chilla Jones, they real similar when it comes to how witty they is. Killer Chef, what you think about K-Shine and Chilla Jones? Who should be favored into that battle? Shout out to my brother Good 7 in the live chat. Good 7, who you think should be favored going into the battle between K-Shine and Chilla Jones? I see you say you got Chilla 2-1 slight edge as well. K-Shine is the favorite. Killer Chef, you said, but Chilla gonna get a 2-1. Yeah, man, you know, and that's not nothing. It's not to take anything away from K-Shine, what he can do, what he has done. You know, style clashes make for good battles. I just project with Chilla Jones, as long as Chilla don't be extra. Like, if Chilla start to try to get like aggressive, like some people like that aggressive Chilla Jones. It's cool, but I don't want it to be fake. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna play that tough guy role versus K-Shine. I don't think that's gonna work. And I think Chilla Jones is smarter than that. You know, but Chilla Jones can win this battle if he's strategic. Just because he has a better pen according to some, that's not just gonna win the battle. He's not going to be able to outperform K-Shine because that's K-Shine's signature strong suit. But Chilla Jones just got to switch it up. Show that there's levels of rapping. Chilla Jones could try to do that. Freestyling, rebuttaling, the flow. Like, you know, K-Shine going to be barking. K-Shine probably take an angle of, you know, Chilla Jones, you ain't where you supposed to be. Or you keep flip-flopping, running back and forth from league to league. And like the usual stuff, you know what I mean? K-Shine could put his own little twist on it, but Chilla got an opportunity to win this battle, in my opinion. Not gonna be a lot of crowd gassing the performance level that K-Shine got, so Chilla got his shot, and I'm going with Chilla. I'm not gonna lie. Killer Chef, you said Chilla's on a mission. Okay, what about Danny and Arsenal? Danny Myers and Arsenal. Danny Myers, he just beat Drugs. He got Don Marino in February. But this is probably Danny Myers' biggest opponent, in my opinion, ever. I know he battled Hollow. I know he battled Disaster. But this Arsenal, just coming off of that Jerry West battle on Smack, he didn't even have any grudge versus Jerry West, and Arsenal kicked it in high gear. Not that he got a grudge versus Danny Myers, but he know who Danny is. He know what Danny represent and how long Danny has been doing it. Arsenal might just purposely build a hate level for Danny just for this battle. Like, you remember how Michael Jordan used to make up things and create scenarios that used to help him beat teams and shit when he was playing. Like, I could see Arsenal really getting up for this battle versus Danny. I don't know. Like, he really impressed me versus Drugs, but Drugs is not Arsenal. Arsenal, to me, should be favored going into the battle. Can Danny beat Arsenal? This Arsenal? That Danny? If it's the Danny Myers that we saw from Drugs, that's going to be his best bet. Because Danny went personal with Drugs. Remember Danny talked about that St. Louis incident with Drugs? I didn't know about that. I thought that was John and Ace Amin, and so this might be a whole different situation. Like, Danny Myers going to have to start going personal. He's going to have to start doing his homework on rappers. It's not about rapping anymore for Danny Myers. You know, the clock is ticking. Danny's not going to be here forever. To me, he's already made his mark. He's a legend in battle rap. But Danny still wants to be labeled as the greatest. And he's going to have to do something else. But I like that approach that he had versus drugs. Look at that third round. Who am I? What was that? Who am I? Is that the third round that Danny had for drugs? That who am I round? Like, that was well calculated and thought out by Danny Myers. We don't see it that much. I don't like Danny Myers' rebuttal game that much. So maybe Danny could spend less time rebuttaling, more time studying the game tapes as far as, his homework. I don't want him to say, I don't want Danny to be a messy battle rapper. I don't want him making up storylines and stuff like that. But I think y'all understand where I'm coming from as far as Danny got to take it there. Like, remember when Danny and RP to the dead, you know what I mean? Not to bring this up in a negative light, but remember when Danny Myers battled Rex? He brought Rex's nephew up, in the battle. Like, that was a big moment. That was a big line. So, Danny got to get back into that bag. And he got to stay there, you know what I mean, until it's the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? Because some people say, no, Danny, you're not marketable. Or, Danny, you too nice. Or, like, some of that stuff you can't change. If that's you, that's you. But something you can change is the way you deliver your shit. His pen game is crazy. Again, I don't like Danny Myers when he be rebuttaling. I don't. I like some of them, but a lot of them I don't. But I think Arsenal still should be favored in this battle. Let me go to the chat. Darian in the building. What's up, Darian? Let me see what you're talking about. Darian, who y'all think should be favored between Arsenal and Danny Myers? Smack Volume 7 on the 23rd. So, Darian, you said Arsenal really don't like Danny. Okay. Yeah, the phone lines is open if y'all want to call up. Every time y'all see me live, the phone lines are definitely open. Y'all see the number at the bottom, 929-436-2866. Just put in the ID number, press that pound. Y'all definitely welcome to join in. But I kind of thought that Arsenal didn't like Danny, not on no real personal level, because I don't think Danny ever did anything to Arsenal. But, certain people get up for people just to fuck with them. Arsenal real disrespectful. My brother Good Seven said Danny Myers can win, but Arsenal been cooking on caffeine. Danny has been doing well on caffeine. Danny has been battling a lot. Danny did that tournament. Danny has battled on other platforms. Danny also won that niggas versus bitches card in February. That's another card I forgot about. You know what I'm saying? So Danny is definitely doing a lot. I'm not going to lie. What about Av and DNA? Av and DNA, they locking in, man. What y'all think about Av and DNA? Who should be favored going into that battle? Av was solid versus Fonz. Av was solid versus Fonz. I'm not going to lie. For him to make the return, he was pretty sharp. DNA has always been on another level, but now DNA is trying to display that there's another level to that level, to what he got going on. Like the whole no gun bar thing, like him, these last couple battles he had with Lou Castro and Geechee Gotti. We seeing a different DNA. We definitely seeing DNA. And I think DNA should definitely be the favorite over Av. Not to say that Av can't win this battle. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying when you project, when you look at the pretty much what have you done for me lately? When you look at the sample size of what these guys have recently done and how they've given it up, like who do you feel like projected wise going in should be the favorite? Yeah, I agree with you, Good Seven. DNA definitely should be the favorite. No doubt. B-Dot and Shotgun Suge. B-Dot and Shotgun Suge, I'm not going to front B-Dot and Shotgun Suge. Because of his momentum, people talking about champion of the year, I would be hater to say that B-Dot should not be favored going into this battle. But let me be very clear. I'll predict right now, I'm betting on Suge to beat B Dot January 23rd, Smack Volume 7. That's probably the most unpopular opinion that's going to be on this live stream. That's probably the most unpopular opinion I'm going to have when it comes to my predictions overall. But I'm going with Suge over B Dot. I know lyrically B Dot ain't the same as Suge. I know that Suge maybe can't punk B Dot or make B Dot look like a sucker. B Dot has proven some things to me, but he hasn't done what Suge has done before. I know this is caffeine, but Suge has rocked big stages, big moments, like did his thing. B Dot has done his thing versus like Holmesy and like Emerson Kennedy and the Saga. Like he's done his thing, but the level of competition at the times was different. The scenarios was different. We haven't seen B Dot on a main stage like a big venue yet. I know it's the pandemic is part of the reason, but Suge has proven to do things when we haven't expected that B Dot hasn't done yet. If this was a talent show, just strictly rapping, I would consider B Dot winning this battle. I just think Suge just gonna do some. I don't know. I just got a feeling. And then B Dot, to be honest, he lost to Chilla in his last battle. You know what I mean? So B Dot got a point to prove. He definitely got to step it up. Suge just not better than B Dot. 2-1 clear B Dot. Like I said, man, I'll definitely admit that that's a unpopular opinion, and we're gonna have to wait and see. I'm not saying Suge is a better rapper than B Dot, but there are things that Suge has done that B Dot has not done. I can't use the big stage thing that much because it's on caffeine, and to me, B Dot has done better on caffeine than Suge has done. So that's why I say B Dot should be favored going into the battle. But when it's over, once I predict it, I'm going with B Dot. Let me bring Darian on the line. My bad. I didn't even know you was on the line, my G. Let me get you to unmute your mic and all that. Darian, all you gotta do is unmute yourself, fam, and you live. Darian, what's poppin', fam?
What's happening, killers?
Oh, man, cool. And my bad. I didn't even realize you was in the waiting room, but salute, though.
No problem. Hey, man, listen, bro. You sound a little bit more humbler than the last time I seen you when you was talking about Suge. And B Dot.
I got to get it together.
Because I was about to call here and smoke you. You know what I'm saying? But nah. Suge, man, until Suge told me he can rap without choking, which is all he's done in 2020.
But B Dot lost his last battle. So why?
That was the first time B Dot has choked in I don't know how long.
I agree. I don't want to put that
You
stigma.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I won't put that stigma on B Dot. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know why he choked? He came out there, added old girl. I said, as soon as old girl came in there, I said, uh-oh.
You think
you start doing new stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's how things get messed up. When you go away from, start adding stuff to the routine, that's how things get messed up. When he added no new nails into his rap, I was like, oh, man.
Well, see, that kind of led, Darius, that led to what I was saying earlier as far as B Dot having proven some things. Like that battle versus Chilla Jones was a big deal because some was saying like the winner should be the champion of the year. And it was a smack volume. And it's just like those big moments. I haven't seen B Dot capitalize on the biggest of opportunities. Like he's done great on caffeine before, but it was versus Holmesy and not, no disrespect to Holmesy, but, Suge has been on some big main event cards, battled some big time niggas. Like Suge has been through some shit. And I just feel like niggas ain't put no respect on Suge's name at all.
I mean, you can't say that too. I mean, B Dot's battled Danny Myers.
But,
what I'm saying? He lost. You know what I'm saying? People have beaten him. You know what I'm saying? He battled against Averb. Averb, they got Averb beating him.
His
You know
resume
what I'm
is
saying?
decent. His resume is decent, Darius. I don't want to take away from B. Dot resume, but when we look at those actual battles, like when you look at the Danny Myers battle, that wasn't like no Gnome or no Summer Madness, no main stage. That was a, not to say that that takes away from the content, but when you get them big opportunities, look at the Saga. Like niggas be choking up, niggas freeze up at them big moments. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see a little bit more of B. Dot getting big opportunities and capitalizing on them. I've seen
I mean, he smoked T-Top. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's crazy, bro. Because I thought T-Top. I actually had T-Top winning that battle, bro.
God, duh.
I need to be drug tested.
I can't give T-Top no credit for using the same angles everybody else used. And then you can't use an angle talking about how somebody acts just too black. There's no such thing, man.
Right. Okay. When you
no such thing at all.
When you break it down, you might be right. Because my reaction from saying T-Top beat B. Dot was off of a first watch, caffeine immediately, not breaking down the bars, not going back, just off of what I seen. And, I definitely could have been wrong. So I feel you on that. What you think about?
I mean, maybe it's just me. I'm a little tired of T-Top using the same, he's a type cherry picker. You know what I'm saying? The type that wait on the ankle for you and then use that angle against you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Some people have him beaten on Rum Nitty, and I'm like, I don't see how you got that when Rum Nitty clearly kicked his ass for the first 2 rounds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know. One round, get that twerk stigma. That one round does not mean you win the battle because you had a bigger moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
It's just one of those type of things.
Speaking of twerk, he's on this card as well. He making his return versus Jaden Nightwing. First of all, is you excited, D, for this battle period? Do you think this is a dope matchup?
It's interesting. I just don't. Twerk hasn't proven that he can get 3 rounds, put 3 rounds together
at all.
So, to me, no, not like going on his recent sack of work. No. He's got the clipsitis right now. You know what I'm saying? He'll have one big, huge round, one big, huge moment. He's good at making moments, but can't put no rounds together.
What about the Danny Myers battle? Wasn't that a good one all the way to the end?
I mean, yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed it. Danny won.
But that's one battle compared to maybe 5 to 10 that you're saying. Like, okay, I got you.
Yeah, man. We know what's really you. He choked against Verb. And some people say that Twerk beat Verb.
And you know why?
Off of a moment.
Off of the hoodie, right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right. But can you blame people, Darius, for these moments sticking in their mind? Like, ain't that's really what it's about, making a movie out of this shit?
It depends on how long you've been watching battle rap. I've been watching battle rap since Lions Den days.
Talk that shit.
Maybe my what I think is different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I remember coming up like middle school or high school and watching those battles. So yeah, I've grown with battle rap, but I know winning and losing.
Right.
I hate Mook. I'm not gonna say I hate Mook. Mook has shown me more as of recent than of in the past. I was never really impressed with Mook.
Okay.
But I respect him in the way that, knows how to win battles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't nobody quoting no Mook battle like that. Like I'm talking about since not the Smack era, but after the Smack era, ain't nobody quoting no Mook battles. We just got some quotables from him when
Battle Tay-Rod
coming up against Tay-Rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody talking about the Lux battle, but you can't get no quotes from that Lux battle. To be honest, other than him exposing him for trying to diss Busta Rhymes and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Material wise, Lux smoked him. Just like with Chilla, with the Chilla battle. That's why I said that B-Dot pretty much killed himself in that battle. Because I mean, material wise, I thought he was about to smoke Chilla. Had he gotten it off,
right?
Now I'm not gonna say like, okay, and that's just based off the performance and everything. I think B-Dot has a little bit of everything. Of course, for him being able to rap probably a little bit better than everybody else. this year, but it's just I don't know, man. That one choke did hurt him.
Now, Killer Chef in the chat, he said he got Jada Nightwing 2-1 clear over New Jersey Twerk. He also say that Jada Nightwing knows that the URL is trying to line him up and it's going to get dark for Twerk. I'm thinking reverse, Darius. I'm thinking that the URL is setting up Twerk and it's going to get ugly for Jada Nightwing.
I'll put it like this. How many Twerk peers are going to be in the battle? That's what's going to make it. What's going to decide whether it's going to be dark within the battle. It's probably what it's going to be. It's going to be first watch. Twerk's probably going to win on first watch. But when you go back and watch over the material, Jay probably had the better material.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think it'll be that kind of case because the gas is if you have at least 4 or 5 people in that room, they're gonna be gassing Twerk. The gas is gonna be crazy.
That's true. That's true.
So,
but it could be warranted though. Like I hate to say it in that aspect, just on the strength that Twerk has had some hot shit before. You know what I mean? It's a lot of niggas get gassed on caffeine. You know what I mean? But I think definitely Twerk is gonna definitely get that extra push because of everything he went through, and that's all good to make. If that's gonna help him, you know, bring out a better performance, fuck it. I'm with that. Can Jada Nightwing survive that?
Yeah, he can.
You know what I mean?
Jada Nightwing out of the newer class. And I think Jada Night. I don't even consider Jada Nightwing being with the new class. I think he's more of the Swamp, the Swamp Ace Amin class. Of all of them, I think that he's the more one of the guys that could just do everything. Plus, he got that head ice aura. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? Just things just bounce off of him. You're never gonna see him like react. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
React to nobody's bars or anything like that. I think, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things gonna pretty much bounce up off of him. Now, the thing with Twerk, that vocal projection and that the way that Twerk does his thing is gonna be a little bit different than anything he's ever battled. You know?
Think so?
But yeah. So I think I still do take Jada Nightwing because I feel like Twerk gonna have to prove to me that he can still do it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna go off of, you know, like everybody else be riding Twerk like that. I feel like, you know, I've seen Jay prove that because Jay had a choking problem, but as a recent activity, looked like he got that out of here.
People are putting a lot of respect on Jada Nightwing's name because after his performance, I'm not gonna lie, that final performance from the Ultimate Madness tournament when he was on Summer Madness, like I really didn't like that performance at all from Jay. But he stepped it up since then. You know what I mean? I guess he needed the time to get himself together, being in that tournament. So,
I'll put it like this: he has these ideas. Sometimes you can be too creative,
okay,
and lose the viewer. And I think he got to find that medium. You know what I'm saying? Because he was losing people off the soccer battle when he did that porn scheme. You know?
Right.
But I feel like, I mean, his mind is crazy though. I feel like he's willing to go out there. He just has to find that medium of what's going to have me have these creative moments, but also not lose the viewer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, he could perform. He got the vocal projection. He got the bars that come with it. I mean, we just gonna have to see, and then he could flat out rap too.
That's a fact.
I don't know if Twerk can just flat out rap. I mean, it's different when it's in a quiet room and you gotta, you know, you can't pull that energy from other people.
Yeah,
you gotta
ain't got
just
no help. You ain't got no help.
Yeah,
I feel it. Real quick, Darius, what do you think about King of the Dot #1 contender for the actual title? You know, Real Deal retained the title. We do know that St. LA won the $50,000 tournament. It was reported yesterday. I didn't see it myself, but someone had said that A-Ward had announced that he wouldn't battle St. LA under no circumstances because they cool or something like that. So I don't know if that's true, and I don't know if that would change if depending on the bag that King of the Dot may offer. But with that being said, Real Deal is now the champion still. St. LA won the tournament. Who you think should be the number one contender for the title? Should it automatically be St. LA, or should they do another tournament for it?
I mean, I think that's what they did the tournament for, right? I mean, basically, to sit,
Well, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It was $50,000 and the number one contender or a chance for the title match. But somewhere around the line, someone threw A-Ward's name as being the number one contender, which I don't really have a problem with, even though he hasn't battled that much on that platform as of late. But
I mean, on that platform, no, I don't think he's lost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like undeniably great on there, so he deserves a shot at it. But St. LA got the momentum like crazy. So I'm just kind of confused that who Real Deal should, or like, I don't really, what should be next for King of the Dot? I think it should be Saint. I think Saint
is bubbling. I think Saint is bubbling right now. So I would say go ahead and just kind of give him that shot, being that you have all eyes on Saint, and then use that for, to kind of boost for that battle. And then, I mean, A-Ward's trying to go to URL anyway. If he gets on the URL, the King of the Dot shit is dead anyway. So, I don't know. That's kind of a hard situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see how it play out. Was you impressed with the tournament? Be more in the building. Salute my family. Yusuke, salute. Was you impressed with the King of the Dot tournament overall? Like, not comparing it to URL shit, but just the battles that we did get from that shit. Were you satisfied?
The judging was something to be desired. Judging to me was kind of trash, but all in all, I feel like what they accomplished was cool. Like, to see how Clone, I didn't know Clone was as nice as he was. What it did for the exposure was dope. Time. I didn't know who hell Time was.
Yes.
And hearing Time, right, I was like, yo, who is this dude? You know what I'm saying?
So Severe.
So,
Eddie I. It was a couple dudes that I didn't know about that really got to show out. What's dude name from Chicago? We got to see him a couple times. Damn.
I forgot his name.
The nigga.
I know you talk about.
Try to rap like Goods, real cool and shit. I forgot your name. We got to see him. It's another dude. I forgot. It was a couple cats, man, in this tournament that I got to see for the first time. That did their thing. Plus, we got to see, Show Off did his thing. Jake Murder was doing his thing, and the Resilience of Marv won. And
yeah, I hate Jay Murder. I'm not gonna say I hate Jay Murder, but
you don't like Jake Murder? I had a conversation.
His delivery's so cringe, man.
But what's wild? And I had a conversation with my brother. Shout out to K-Doz. I had a conversation with K-Doz the other day. We were talking about Jay Murder. Prez style. People say Twerk took Prez Mafia style, but it's pretty much documented, kind of, sort of, that Prez took Jay Murder style. Like, that style Prez Mafia had that was hot, that came from Jay Murder. I forgot the story behind it, but it was kind of like Jay Murder gave him that style because he knew that Prez was going to go first. Like, Prez was on BET with the UFF shit. It was like he kind of let Prez use it because Prez was probably going to be more of a battle rap star. And then Jay Murder just decided to do the shit himself, and he still made a name for himself. But I think that might have fucked it up a little bit for him, allowing somebody to...
I ain't really...
Gage, that's the dude from Chicago. Gage, that's his name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Gage is legit.
Yeah, Gage is...
So, yeah. But nah, Jay Murder kind of makes me cringe. Bonnie Godiva makes me cringe.
And that's my favorite female battle rapper, but she was off.
Shut up.
Bonnie has been my favorite female battle rapper, Darius, since 2016, yo. I'm telling you.
Oh, man, I'm about to get off this phone. She's not.
We used to co-host a podcast together and all that. Me, Bonnie, and Deezy, we used to co-host I done forgot the name of the Body Count Radio every Monday night. Yep. I've been yeah,
Wow.
man. I know. I know.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying, Bonnie. I mean, her own right is a legend. You know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna disrespect her like that. She's just not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying?
She did it to herself. She did it to herself. I ain't mad.
Yeah.
I ain't mad.
Yeah. So
Self-inflicted
I
wounds
mean,
when it come to Barney, but I fuck with her.
Yeah, but as far as her, yeah.
Now see,
I think my favorite is RX right now, and then I like RX and I like actually they both battled RX and Young Gathers. Young Gathers is crazy.
yeah, she's a demon. Gaddis is a demon. She ain't miss a beat. She ain't missed a beat.
Yeah.
She come back 2-0.
So,
She beat Lady Caution and then she beat RX. So Young Gaddis is on it.
did she go up against Misfit yet?
No,
in the past?
No, I don't think they battled. That would definitely be a battle. I think
that would be a crazy battle.
that could happen. URL definitely probably put that together.
Yeah, because Jazz ain't gonna happen. So we gonna have to see.
What you think about Yoshi? Because Yoshi causing a lot of hell right now.
Yoshi can rap like outside of just the thought bars. I think Yoshi could really rap.
Right.
And she's very comfortable within herself, so that makes her even better. If she, the way her mind works, if she were to get with like, I don't know, almost like a, who was a crazy writer? Like if she were to get with like a
QP?
Not so much like a crew, but like a writer's block. Like the scheme she did with that vitamin D and the milk.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And the way that was nuts. I think people sleep on how crazy that is. You know what I'm saying? I said, no, she can rap.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So, and I think females see that, so that kind of scared people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why they act like they don't want to battle her down. But I mean, we'll see. That's the only thing. You know, it's such a political game now. You may not see the battles that you want to see nowadays. So
Word. That's a fact.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I appreciate you calling up, man. Anytime you see me live, bro, you're welcome to chime in anytime, bro. I appreciate you.
Hey, man. No problem, bro.
All right. Stay safe. My guy Darius in the building, man. Salute to him. Salute to all the supporters, man. Chris Whitfield in the building. Salute to y'all. Mr. Mumbles, what you mean Bonnie is horrible and she can't rap? See, we're going to have another conversation. Me and Mr. Mumbles going to have another conversation. That's crazy. That's blasphemous. Disrespecting Bonnie. That's why how that bars work, because she can actually rap. Who, Vixen? Vixen is dope. Wait a minute. If I'm not mistaken, did Bonnie battle Vixen the Assassin before? Because they might have battled before, since y'all talking. I think they battled on Black Ice. No, they did battle. This was 4 years ago. So I'm going to just read the comments. I'm going to be unbiased. So the first comment, Vixen body, Bonnie straight bars. Don't usually watch female battle rap, but I'm glad I get a chance to watch Vixen put Bonnie's body bag in the body bag. I like Vixen's attitude plus her bars. Bonnie thought it was going to be an easy battle and played herself and got bodied. Vixen body. Why they keep giving Bonnie like 10 minutes to recover from a choke? Embarrassing. Look, we ain't doing this. Y'all gonna stop. Bonnie choked terribly. Bonnie is way better than. Look, y'all gonna stop all this Bonnie hate. I know that. Yeah, Yoshi can rap. Yoshi is fire. All right, man. I'm about to get up out of here. If y'all enjoyed the live stream, just do me a favor, man. Hit that like button. Definitely appreciate it. If y'all new to the channel, definitely subscribe. I'll be going live. Y'all already know pretty much every day sometime. Chopping it up. I'm waiting for some more news in sports to break so I can go live and talk about sports, because James Harden and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant is just invading my timeline all day long on social media. So I'm just waiting for some updates and all that. I'll be going live later on to talk sports. Y'all already know the vibes. Stay safe, everybody, and appreciate y'all joining the culture, man. I'm Seven Mitchell. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Smack Volume 7. Those are the people that I feel like should be favored going into the battles. We'll do predictions later on, probably in the week or next week. Y'all already know the vibes. Stay safe, everybody, though.